Alrighty, so this fan's got a problem. Let's just turn it on real quick. It wobbles, right? So once it gets on high, it starts wobbling back and forth. It's a very common problem. Look at this thing. I mean, it is moving. So 99% of the time it's the box holding the fan up. The box that's in the ceiling. If you have a single story, it's an attic. If you have a single story, you can get in the attic and do it. If you have a two-story, you can still do it from down here. So I'm going to show you how to do it both ways today with the bracket. So let's get this fan off and then I'll explain what's going on. Sorry it's a little dark in here without the light, but the first thing you're going to do is take the bowl off. There is the cover for light. Now you're going to go ahead and take the bulb itself out. Be careful if you just turn it off, it's probably going to be hot. In order to get this fan off, we actually got to take the blades off, so I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, so now the blades are off. We're going to take this casing off in order to get to what's inside. Alright, so now the casing's going to come off and you have what the fan's attached to. Alright, so I got a light in here so you can see it better, but here is the first part I took off, which is the glass. Then I took the bulb out and I took these blades off because where they are attached you can't get this piece off because they go in. So this is just a disassembling part. I'm going to make sure that there's no electricity going to it, and then I'm going to take the fan itself off and take the wire nuts off. I'm going to be using a tick tracer. These are good. They're quick little testers, so you turn the button on, and then if it makes a noise, then it's got electricity, and if it doesn't, then it's off. So you just hold it up to the black wire and the white wires. Good to go. So when you're looking at a fan, you're always going to have a neutral. You're going to have a hot. This one has two hots, so you just tie them together. And then green is going to be ground. If you look at the blue box itself, that is what is loose. So it's the box causing it to wiggle. We're going to go ahead and fix that. Alright. So now we got this box completely out. There were two screws that went through there. Hold it on. And now this is where it could be either way. So this is based on your house or based on what you want to do. So I'm going to show it both ways. You can do it from the attic. You can kind of see everything in there, or do it the way I just did it, where you have the wire now and you can just do it from your ceiling. So let me take you up and show you. To get a closer look, this is what we're looking at. So if you see that right here, that's the old bracket. So this box right here, this box went onto it. This box went in there, and then it's screwed into those two holes. Those two holes screwed into the bracket. So this whole bracket's going to come out. We're going to be replacing with the bracket. So if you have a two-story house or you don't want to get in the attic, you can come up here, grab the bracket, and just shove it out of the way. You just got to make sure you get it off the wood that's up there, if you're going to do it that way. Here's the new ceiling fan box. You can also use it with lights. I always upgrade them to these every time there's a wobbly fan because these are huge and they support a lot of weight. This one can hold a ceiling fan up to 70 pounds and a light fixture up to 150 pounds if it's 16 inches on center. So that is a lot of weight for a bracket that you can get out, and I just go, as big as I can because I'm not going to have this problem again. So The box is attached by these two screws right here and right here. There's two right there, and then this twists. So a lot of people get confused with these. So this twists itself. So I'll show you how to do it if you're going to do it from the ceiling. But basically you get it to like right before 16 inches. Okay, so I just took these two Phillips heads out. They went in there. Now we're going to take these two off. So if you're doing this from the ground and you're putting it in the ceiling, I always take the box off and then I'll just put it back on. Makes it easier. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so now I got that box off. So this is going to be down, and then you'll end up putting the box back on. Just got to remember these are going to have to go through the box. But anyway, if you're going to do it from the ceiling, this is about 16 inches. The way this works is this side will be pushed up, and then this side will be close, but not, you know, not really tight. And then what you do is you twist the bracket itself, right? So do it down here, figure it out. So hold this in, and it's going to be counterclockwise. So like you're loosening it, so counterclockwise will make it expand, clockwise make it come in, and you want it to expand. So I'm going to go in here. In one way, and then you put the end up. After that, center the bracket. Once you get it centered where you want it, then you begin to twist it counterclockwise. That'll have the teeth in, and then it will snug it up. And to give you an example of how it actually works, I'm going to go up in the attic and show you what it looks like from the attic, so you can understand the, you know, the full concept of what you're doing. So let's go in the attic. Okay, so I hope you guys like this video, because there's probably like 1.5 feet of room for me right now, and I'm on my knees, and it's still hitting the ceiling, so, or the roof. But anyway, let's show you what this light does. So here's the old fan box bracket. So let's not even worry about that right now. So that's the hole. This is the fan bracket. So we're gonna take this completely out, however you gotta do it. I brought some channel locks, so I'm gonna do that. All right. So now you can see that we got a hole, we got the bracket out of the way. I moved the insulation. If you're in an attic, you should be wearing a mask. You should not be wearing shorts like I am, and you should be wearing gloves when dealing with insulation. I'm throwing this video together quick, and I don't always do things the way I'm supposed to, but if you're gonna go up here, make sure you do it. Now, again, you don't have to come up here to do this. You can do it from down below. That's the whole point of the bracket, but I wanted to show you what goes on when you put that bracket in. So let's go ahead and do it. So you got this up here now, and now we're going to tighten it. So these teeth dug in here and they dug in over there. So now we're going to go counterclockwise, and it's just going to keep stabbing into that wood and making sure we have a tight connection. Place the bracket. Now, that's a pretty good connection, right? So that's what it looks like up here. Hope you guys like that, because it was a pain for me to get back here, but I just wanted to show you guys what it, you know, what it's actually doing, because I can explain it from the ceiling all I want, but if you can't see it, then you don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna get back down, put the box back on, and then we'll get back to it. Ugh. What am I even doing for this YouTube stuff, man? I swear. Look at this. you see this? Oh, here we go. Look at, can't fit my shoulders through here. The ceiling's right here. I'm hitting my head on it. The ground's right there. Okay, let's try to get out of here. That's why you need to be short if you're an electrician, or if you're gonna go crawl around in an attic. All right. Well, we got out of here. Now we just gotta go everywhere else. We made it out of the attic alive. Now you're gonna move this to where you want it, where it's gonna be centered. This little bracket. So you got the bracket up. Now you gotta put, take one of these knockouts out. This is gonna go on the bracket itself. Remember we took this off in the beginning. It's this box right here. So in order to do that, take some sort of tool and you're just gonna pound this metal piece out. Like that. Now the metal piece is almost out. So I'm gonna grab these. You shouldn't use these. These are an old pair. They're no good anymore. So I'm just gonna use them. I'm gonna twist the metal. Twist the metal until it comes off. And then now you have a hole. So your wire is going to be entering through there. In the kit they give you a ground screw and a clip for Romex. So this side's going to go down towards the box and the wire is going to go through here. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop that in. Alright, now that that is in there, we are ready to put the wire through and then put this back on the bracket itself. Go ahead and line up 2 holes. Grab your 2 nuts and go ahead and twist them on to the threads to hold the box in. So this is what it looks like up close. I'm gonna have to strip some of this back. The guy who did this didn't leave nearly enough wire. So I'm gonna strip some of the casing back, but those 2 screws went in, and then 2 up there, the 2 Phillips. So now we're gonna go ahead and cut the wire, put the brackets back on, and get it all ready to go. Okay, so brackets back on. That thing is solid as a rock. Okay, so that's all back in. Get a test out to make sure it's working. Go hit the fan. Then, as you can see, it's spinning. You want to do this before you put the blades back on, because you don't want to put the whole thing together and then find out it's not working. So let's put the blades back on and then we're almost done. Won't be as wobbly now. It's all tight up here. You're gonna have a little bit of play, but not like it was. That's how you fix that problem. Let's go ahead and turn it on. And doesn't look like that's wobbling to me. So here's that bracket again. If you like the video, like and subscribe to let me know what you want to see next. Thanks for hanging out with me, and see you on the next one.